One Thing Wednesday from the Business of Property podcast. I'm Simon.
And I'm Rachael.
And in these episodes, we get straight to the point.
Yes, this week we're talking about meditation. 5 minutes of controlled breathing. So it might not sound like a business improvement tactic, but if you're feeling stretched or stressed or scattered, this is one of the fastest ways to reset. Because when your brain is overloaded, everything feels harder and decisions feel heavier. And there's that noise in your head, which can make simple things feel really complex. So 5 minutes of focused breathing gives you some space, and often it's what we need the most. So how to implement it? You don't need to download anything, although there are lots of great apps out there. You can literally just do this with just you. Sit cross-legged or however you're comfortable, light a candle if you fancy it. Just find somewhere quiet or at least somewhere still and set a timer for 5 minutes. And then close your eyes, breathe slowly, in through your nose, 4 seconds, hold for 4, out through your mouth for 4, hold for 4. So this is what's called box breathing, and it's used in high stress environments to regain calm and focus. And no apps are required. There's no pressure to clear your mind, it's just to breathe. And if you're struggling to fit this into your day, start even smaller. Do it while the kettle's boiling or while you're brushing your teeth. You don't have to just sit still to be mindful, but it's just about noticing your breath and just slow it down and let that be enough. And this is so important because your brain does so much heavy lifting, especially with, property and business and all these things we're juggling. And you're constantly switching between problems, priorities, and people. And without proper breaks, the load builds up. So it can really help to lower your stress, improve your focus, clear your head, reduce that constant feeling of being on. So you're more likely to make those good decisions when you're feeling calm, and just 5 minutes of breathing can really help you get there.
I do really like this as a simple approach to just taking the edge off daily stress. Although I must say I'm not quite sure how you're cleaning your teeth if you can breathe out through your mouth at the time. But,
yes, that's very true. Maybe in between.
But breathing through your nose you could do.
Yes, it was more just taking the moment.
Okay, I'm with you there. I will just add a couple of little tweaks that I like and may work for listeners as well. So I find I prefer more of a rectangular box rather than a square one. So I reduce my holds just a couple of seconds. So I'm more like a in for 4, hold for 2, out for 4, and then hold for 2. And I think it's important that you sort of see what works for you. It may be that 4-4-4-4 is perfect, or it might be that it's more of a 4-2-4-2, like I suggest there, or maybe even you might want to go for a longer out breath, so maybe a 4-2-6-2 maybe. So try out different amounts and see what feels comfortable for you. Then one last extra, which I really like, is with each out breath, think about relaxing one part of your body. So I start at the top and sort of relax or soften my face with that, well, maybe not the first, maybe the second or third of out breath. And then the next out breath, I'll try and relax my jaw, and then my neck and shoulders, and, well, you get the idea. So you just keep working down your body. Specifically with each out breath, I think it really works well to sort of feel like the tension is drifting away with the breath as you're breathing out. And if you run down your whole body and you've still got some minutes to spare in your breathing session, you can always repeat again, or just take some extra breaths on areas that you feel are holding a bit of extra stress. So for me, that's often my shoulders, but with different people, it will be different areas. Just spend some extra breaths trying to to let the tension fall away with your breath.
Yeah, brilliant. And funnily enough, I do that as well with letting each part of my body relax. But I go the other way from my toes up. So it just goes to show you, everyone does it slightly differently, but it doesn't matter how you do it. It's just whatever works for you. So yeah, this week, the one thing we're saying to do, take 5 quiet minutes to breathe and reset. And it's simple, it's free, and it's surprisingly effective.
Indeed. We do love to hear from you about your improvement stories. Let us know which of our tips and suggestions for you to try out have worked for you. You can email us on show@thebusinessofproperty.com. And we look forward to speaking to you again next time.